today we're gonna make revision on friction. But let's remember what's the meaning of friction force. Friction force, it's a force between two surfaces in contact, opposite two direction of motion, cause object to slow down or stop. So friction force, force between two surfaces in contact, acts in opposite direction of motion. What the factors affecting friction force? There are three factors. Number one, type of surface material. Number two, speed of body. And number three, surface area of object. Again, factors affecting friction force. Three factors: type of surface material, speed of body, and surface area. Number one, when surface area increase, the friction force increase, and vice versa. What the meaning of vice versa? It means when surface area increase, friction force increase, and when surface area decrease, friction force decrease. So surface area increase, friction force increase. Surface area decrease, friction force decrease. Number two, friction increase between rough surface and decrease between smooth surface. So if you have two rough surface, friction force will increase, and if you have a smooth surface, so friction force decrease. Number three, friction force increase by increasing the speed of body, and vice versa. What's the meaning of this? If you have car moving in high speed, the friction force will increase. But if you have any body or any moving object move in low speed, so friction force will decrease, and vice versa. Let's make comparison between air resistance and water resistance. What the meaning of air resistance and what the meaning of water resistance? Air resistance, type of friction force resulting from movement of object through air. So air resistance, it's type of friction force resulting from movement of any object through air. Water resistance, it will be the same definition, but we will just change air with water. Type of friction force, or the meaning of water resistance, it's type of friction force resulting from movement of object through water. Again, water resistance, type of friction force resulting from movement of object through water. Why trains, aircrafts, rockets, and birds have streamline shapes? Yes, to decrease air resistance. Trains, aircraft, rockets, birds have a streamline shape to decrease air resistance. The same, we will find ships, fish, or dolphins are having streamline shape. Why? To decrease water resistance. Let's take some questions about the unit of friction. Choose the correct answer. Question number one. Birds or bats stretch their wings on landing to, let's choose, to increase their surface area, maybe. Number B, to increase air resistance. Number C, to decrease speed. Or number D, A, B, and C. Why birds or bats stretch their wings on landing? Yes, excellent. A, B, and C. Birds stretch their wings on landing to increase surface area, so increase air resistance, so decrease speed. So the answer gonna be A, B, and C. Question number two, fish or dolphins have streamline shapes. It's the opposite question of first one. Why fish or dolphin have streamline shapes? Let's choose. To reduce water resistance, reduce means decrease. To reduce water resistance, or number B, reduce surface area, or number C, increase water resistance, or number D, A and B. Why fish or dolphin have streamline shapes? To reduce water resistance? Yes. To reduce surface area? Yes. Number C, to increase water resistance. No. So the answer gonna be A and B. Fish or dolphin have a streamline shape to decrease water resistance, so decrease speed, so increase speed. Number 3, during skating on ice, a space arises. Let's choose friction force, light energy, or electricity. Amazing. Yes, friction force arises. Let's choose number 4. Friction between internal moving parts of machine cause. Friction between internal moving parts of machine cause damage of machine parts, increase in their temperature, or A and B are correct answers? Yes, A and B are correct answers, because when moving parts, internal moving parts touch each other, there is friction force, and friction force causes increase in their temperature and damage of machine parts. Number 5, friction force is necessary for. Friction force is necessary for. It means what the importance of friction force. Number A, lighting match, yes. Changing car direction, yes. Moving car forwards, also yes. So the answer gonna be A, B, and C. Let's see another type of questions. Write scientific term. Question number 1. Force enable us to control the car speed and change its direction. Which force enable us to control car speed and change direction? Amazing. Friction force. Question number 2. Force that helps us in running and walking. Which force help us in running and walking? Also friction force. Question number 3. The relation between surface area of moving body and air resistance. When you see relation directly, it will be direct relation. Question number 4. The friction force between air and moving object through it. The friction force between air and moving object through it. Amazing. Air resistance. Give reason. Third type of questions. Question number 1. Give reason. Fish have a streamline shape. I think it's so easy. Yes. 2. Or because surface area decrease, water resistance decrease, so speed increase. So why fish have a streamline shape? To decrease surface area, so decrease water resistance, so increase speed. Question number 2. When you stop pedaling during the movement of the bike, it slows down. Why? Due to friction force. Question number 3. There is a direct relation between friction force and surface area of moving object. Why there is direct relation? Because when surface area increase, friction force increase, and vice versa. Question number 4. The car movement needs a friction force. Why car movement needs a friction force? Amazing. Because friction force controls car speed and the change direction of it. Thank you so much. Hope you are all fine. Goodbye.